Hey, what's up guys? We're back. Alliance War Season 24, number 3. We are 1-1 on the season, looking to go 2-1 here. We need a big win. We're scouting the path. This is going to be a little different today. We're not going to be taking path 5 actually, so I'll walk you through what we're going to be doing. In section 2, we know we're going to be on path 6 though. So you look at that Guardian and Storm X, those are the two fights we're taking in section 2. And a lot of Mystic mini-bosses, Mojo, Doom, Sasquatch, Dragon Man, a lot of Mystics which are just Torch and Quake food, so not the best defensive placement in my opinion. This is pretty simple stuff, but to start off we're going to take section 4 just because it has no fights on it, and my first assigned fight is going to be that Professor X. So I brought in Torch, we're going to boost up. And I went through this multiple times in my head because I've fought Professor X a few times in war now, and I've actually died to him, I think once or twice last season maybe, which really should not be happening. He's not that difficult of a defender in my opinion. He obviously isn't gonna trigger the Protect Global. He's not a large or extra large champion. So I went over this a lot in my head, just picturing how I would do this fight, and Torch is the best answer here. He's on the heavy hitter power alternator node, but Torch, once he gets his temperature up, he can't miss, so I don't have to worry about his falter, and you can only parry his medium attacks. So the goal here is to heavy and keep him far away so that I only get medium attacks coming at me. And so far, we're off to a good start. We're just parrying and heavying to make sure that he comes at me. We're ending the combos early, we're backing off. We're gonna dex the special one right here, pretty simple. He's already melting away super quick though. Our temperature is high enough. We're not going to falter. We're keeping him at distance. We're making him dash at us with a medium attack. We're staying far enough away to evade the specials. Nice and easy. Super slow fight. There's the falter. We don't miss. The incinerates are just doing their thing. We get him to a second bar of power here, so we're going to bait that out. Dex it, go in, get the nice clean finish. Super patient, super strategic. The plan was perfect, and it worked out just as I thought it would. We get that full attack bonus and 19 hits. So that really went about as well as it could have, and that's going to bring us into the middle section here, where we have this Korg. And this Korg, pretty standard placement, Mix Master. I haven't taken this fight a lot recently. I used to take it a lot back when I was using Omega Red, but I'm going to try something different here. I'm going to try Sorcerer Supreme, and the goal here is to keep him slowed the entire fight so I don't have to worry about Mixmaster triggering. And someone had also placed the Magneto pre-fight, the Guidance White Magneto pre-fight, so he won't be shrugging stuns, so I don't have to worry about that. And right off the bat, we're just going to go with medium, light, medium hits, so we don't trigger the evades. Pretty standard so far. We're just going to block the special one. We're waiting to get to our third bar of power. And we're going to throw that special 3 when we're in the third phase, the third blessing, to apply a permanent slow on every special. So right here, we get it. We throw off the special 3. And now, every special attack we throw after this is going to apply a slow debuff, so we basically don't have to worry about the Mixmaster node at all. We don't have to worry about Korg shrugging off the debuffs because of the White Magneto pre-fight. And Sorcerer Supreme, does all energy damage, so we're not taking any Thorns damage either. Alright, so right there, I made a crucial mistake, and I didn't even notice it. I used a heavy attack to switch my ruins so I can start getting some healing. And you'll notice he has that protection icon up now, and I didn't notice it because I've been taking Path 5 all season, and that protect is always up from the Path 5 nodes. So I've just come to expect it as part of my gameplay. So when I triggered it here, I didn't even notice it. I really didn't realize that I was dealing a lot less damage all of a sudden, which I really am. And so because of that, this fight goes the distance. I'm doing a lot less damage, and had I recognized that, I would have tried to go for an intercept to remove it. because Korg is a large or extra large champion. So I knew I could trigger the protect. I just didn't realize that I had. You know, part of it is making sure to throw specials, keep the right blessings active, make sure he always has the slow on him. So there's a lot to think about in this fight, and I just didn't even notice the protect go up. So we're 84 hits in, about halfway done with the fight. He's only at 57%, and these attacks are doing like nothing to him. And right here, I think I pretty much realized that I'm going to be close to timing out. But I didn't know why, so I couldn't comprehend how to fix it, how to make this fight go any faster. Again, had I realized it, I definitely would have gone for an intercept, try to remove that protection. Fortunately, we've only triggered it once. So we're still doing some damage. I think each stack of protect reduces damage by 30%. So we're still doing 60% of our damage, I believe. We're still getting a lot of power, and I mean, you can see how slow the fight's going. It's really in hand. You know, I mean, there's nothing complicated about this fight, just keeping him slowed. He's got the power focus, so he's not going to be gaining a ton of power. It's going to be almost impossible to push him to a special 3 ever. But yeah, it's just really time consuming, and we're at a full bar of health from all of our healing, and we're feeling really confident. It's just that, again, that protect slowed this fight down so much. And right about here, now I'm getting really nervous. I'm getting really nervous about timing out when I'm basically playing perfectly. So I'm not really sure what to do. I'm just kind of sticking with the same strategy. I think right with about 30 seconds left is when I noticed that protect icon and realized, oh my god, this is why I've been doing no damage to him. Unfortunately, yeah, it was a little late to realize that. So we're just going to try to power through this. We're going to throw a special 2 right here. This special 2 is going to trigger a second stack of protection. And now I'm doing only 30% of my damage. I believe it's reducing my attack by 60%, I think. So now I'm doing like really no damage. He's only at 7% health. 7%, but there's only 40 seconds left in this fight, and my attacks are doing nothing. And he's actually healing from the slow debuffs on him through the willpower mastery. So he's actually healing. I'm going the wrong direction in this fight, and I've got 30 seconds left. Dude, he's down to 4%. He's down to 3%. The time is ticking down. The special 1 takes a while. We're looking at that clock. We're down to 20 seconds. He's down to 2%. I'm really hoping the special will finish him off. We're almost there. It doesn't do it, though. And 11 seconds on the clock. We finish him off. We get the 1 shot. We finish with a full bar of health. Woo! But, dude, such a grind. That fight was insane. I was so happy I got the 1 shot, but now we know better to look out for that protect icon. So next up is this Domino, and we're going to pause it right here. This is the Footloose Kinetic Transference node, and we got to have a little conversation because this node sucks. This, I think, is the hardest node in Alliance War, in my opinion. I think it's harder than almost all the mini-boss nodes, and it just gives me so much trouble. I died to it so many times last season. I think you need the right champion to do this. And when they put a really difficult defender on it like Domino, it just makes this so much harder. So I'm going to be taking this fight. I really wasn't comfortable doing it, but I did have one of the better options in Sorcerer Supreme because she can apply a slow debuff and essentially shut down the Footloose node. But Domino will still be gaining a lot of power because of kinetic transference. So we're going to boost up. She's not large or extra large. We don't have to worry about the global. The strategy we have is going to be to get to our 3 bars of power as fast as possible. So we're going to activate that 3rd blessing to steal some of her power back. And we're going to throw that special 3 again when we're in that phase, when we're in that blessing, to slow on every special attack. You saw that this Domino is Sig 200. I won't be taking critical failure damage because I have increased ability accuracy with Sorcerer Supreme. But again, the strategy is to essentially save my power, hold to a special 3. We really don't want to deal too much damage to her until we get to that 3rd bar of power. So we're going to hit into her block, we're going to gain some space here, We don't want her hitting us. We don't want her throwing any specials. We're at 2 bars. Things are going pretty well. She throws the special 2. And I'm like, all right, just evade. We can't let her hit us. Don't let her gain any power. There they go. Evade is gone. We throw the special 3. So far, this is like perfectly going to plan. So now every special attack after this will slow her, and the Footloose node will be canceled out. She will not go unstoppable or have that evade chance after her specials now. So now we're feeling pretty good. This is like a regular Domino fight without critical failure and without the node. We get her to 2 bars of power. All we have to do is bait this out. Just throw the special 2 and I can go in and punish her. She's already slowed. We can reapply it. No! I make the mistake of accidentally blocking her hits, and that kinetic transference is so powerful. Gives her that 3rd bar of power, and there's nothing we can do. There's absolutely nothing we can do. We know this is going to kill us. There's no chance to survive this. Even if we do, the bleeds are going to get us. And we drop. I mean, there's an easy, quick death. We did no damage to her at all. I think we took off like 20% of her health. And it's just the stupidest death. It's the stupidest death. It's so frustrating. This node is absolutely ridiculous. You need a very specific champion. And Domino wasn't playing ball. She would not throw the special. So extremely frustrating. There's an easy, quick, early death. We talked about it as a battle group, and we decided let's just flame on Human Torch and see if we can melt her down as fast as we can before she even uses a special. So we get a nice parry in the beginning. We're going to heavy attack to keep her away so we can medium parry her mediums, but she gets lucky and she evades, of course. She gets to her 2nd bar of power. Now she's comfortable throwing it. Perfect. We have to wait out this evade and unstoppable. We do. Get another parry here. Go in for 2 hits. She gets lucky again. She's hitting into our block. She gets 2 bars of power. We throw our special 1 because we're up against the wall. We need her to throw a special again. And just like last time, she refuses to cooperate. She's not throwing the special. 1 blocked hit pushes her to the special 3. We know that. And she's just not doing it. Finally, she throws it, but we're so far back now. It's just really annoying. We wait out the Footloose. We go in for another 3 hits. Oh, I'm sorry, 5-hit combo. Get the Incinerates on her. But again, all of a sudden she's back at 2 bars. We accidentally block. She evades. Gets a combo on us. Right as I'm about to hit her, she goes to her special 3 again. And same as last time, we know this is over. There's no surviving this. And yeah, there's our 2nd death of the war. We're not even halfway through the map to this ridiculously awful node. It got one of our other alliance mates as well. So this Domino collected 3 deaths. 2 against me, 1 against somebody else, but absolutely horrible, horrible result there. It's so frustrating. But I digress. We move on to Path 6 now, where we have 2 really easy fights in comparison. A Guardian on the Rage node. We're just going to slightly boost because this is such an easy fight. I'm not worried at all. Honestly, anything after that Domino on Footloose and Kinetic Transference is going to feel like a piece of cake. So we're going to keep this Guardian staggered to make sure the Furies do not stack up. We're going to block the first part of his special 1, evade the 2nd part of it. Again, heavy, keep him staggered. Repeat. Pretty simple. And yeah, this is just a pretty standard fight. There's really nothing to it. Sorcerer Supreme could have also done this fight, but obviously she got knocked out, so we went with Doom. He's just as good at nullifying those Fury buffs, so we're not worried. Right here, we're going to push him to a 2nd bar of power, so we can throw our special 3, and we know the damage is going to be capped. The special 3 is really not going to do a whole lot, right? We're going to come out of it, we're going to do the usual Doom thing, and our special 1 is going to nullify any Fury buffs we give him. So we're going to hit into him. We give him a few Furies right here, but they all get nullified, no problem. And we're going to throw the special 2. This is going to give him some more Furies because each one does more than 2.5%. He only has 4 though, so we can work with that. We're going to dex the special 1, drain his power. He still only has 4 Furies. He's at 7%. We drop him down with another combo and special. This is pretty standard stuff. He never went unblockable the entire fight. We kept the Furies under control, and we get the one shot. So fortunately, we didn't die again. Took 50 some hits, but pretty simple stuff. So we're going to conclude this war video with one more fight. We did not take any mini bosses or the boss for this war because we had struggled so much early on, and we took the Mixmaster Korg. So except for that Domino, I felt pretty good. We're going to go in with some boosts here again just to make sure we don't die. We had to revive and heal Sorcerer Supreme. Definitely the best answer here, but you know, I go in and I didn't underestimate the fight, but I definitely made a mistake. She's a rank 1 6-star awakened Storm Pyramid X on the special 2 bias and prowess node. So she's going to be hitting pretty hard on her specials, and the goal here is to keep her at special 1s and basically just evade them. Never let her get to the second bar of power. Even if she did, as long as we're in the right phase, we'd be able to heal the damage back. So I wasn't too worried, but right here, she throws a special 1, we fully dex it, we're in good shape. I'm pretty good at dexing the special 1, I've gotten pretty used to it. We're going to enter our healing blessing right here, and yeah, part of that goes unblockable. So because we were healing, I just kind of sat back and decided I'll just block the full special attack and heal all the damage back, completely forgetting that yes, yeah, she does go unblockable with it. So we eat some pretty nasty damage early on. Again, unblockable special 1. We can dex the full thing. Now I know going forward, we need to dex every special 1. We're not going to be able to block any of it. So we get to our third bar of power and we throw this off. Now, we're way behind in this fight. We are, like, in trouble, honestly. But I wasn't ever really worried, to be honest. I've just gotten really comfortable with Sorcerer Supreme, and dexing the special 1 is pretty simple for me at this point. She's also being very cooperative. She's also throwing the special 1 really easily. I don't have to do much to bait it. I think at one point in this video I do have to work a little difficult, and you see I got a little lucky there with the special, throwing it into her when she was attacking, so that was helpful, but she's already almost down. We're going to dex one more special 1. There we go. Then go in. Regular 5-hit combo, throw the specials. It really doesn't matter what specials we throw. We don't need to slow her. We have the healing up. We don't really need to armor break her. This fight's pretty much over. She drops down. We get the one shot, no deaths, but not at all a perfect fight, and just really wasn't my war. After those deaths to Domino, I was just kind of mentally checked out. So at the end, we did end up losing the war as well. Obviously, part of that was due to me dying twice. It was a fairly close war. We didn't lose by a whole lot, but it was clear that we were going to lose early on when we were getting to the mini-bosses, I think. I think we all kind of knew it. But good credit to our opponents. They played well. Our attack teams just really did not have a good war. This was all around pretty rough, not just for me, but I think everyone in our battle group had at least one death, or almost everyone. So really tough. This is definitely a war to bounce back from. A lot of opportunities to learn from our mistakes and continue improving and keep the season going and hopefully do better in the next one. We're going to try to get back to 500, so hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. If you like it, drop a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. Take care.